What's up guys, I'm Memo from Memo Media, and these are all the flashes I use and what I use them for. First off, as a quick tip, I have both Godox and Flashpoint flashes. They're practically the same company, but they're separated for some reason. I don't know why, don't ask me. But if you use either Godox or Flashpoint triggers, they'll work for both flashes. So you won't have an issue with either one if you go either route and mix and match. All right guys, first up, I got my two speed lights. I got the V100 and then I got the V1. I use these speed lights most of the time during weddings and events, but in particular for weddings, I most of the time use them as an off-camera flash, and I have it on a little tripod using it also as a bounce flash in a different area. Because most of the time at a wedding, when they're getting ready, things like that, the lighting doesn't look too good, so I bring my own light with me, and this is a super easy way and a very affordable, small way to do it. The V1 runs around $200, the V100 is around $300 because it is newer and it does have a touchscreen. So I would highly suggest one of these for like a lot of events and wedding kind of photography. Secondly, I have the Godox and the Flashpoint 400 Pros. These flashes I use for practically every situation you can think about. Weddings, quinceañeras, headshots, graduations, everything you think about, I use these flashes for. They're smaller, they're lightweight, they're super easy, super portable to put up super fast, and you get a lot of power out of them too. I only use these though for when I have 1 or 2 shoots a day at most, or for a wedding because I'm not using all day during the wedding. But if I were to really suggest starting off on a flash, I would highly suggest one of these ones because I've been on the Godox 8400 Pro for about 4 to 5 years now, and it's still the same battery and still the same bulb, and it's still kicking to this day and has not let me down once yet. So if I were you guys, I would definitely suggest starting out on one of these babies right here. All right guys, last but not least, I have these big boys right here, the Explorer 600 Pro and the Explorer 600 SE, okay? This is the first generation 600 Pro, so it's a little bit cheaper. This is the 600 SE, it just came out. It's like a simplified version, but it does not have TTL, but it's still just as good. Biggest reason why I use these is when I have 6 to 7 shoots in one day, in particular when I'm shooting graduates all day for 7 to 8 hours. That's around 1,500 photos minimum. And with the way I like to shoot, I'm at f1.2 for every single photo. So I need flashes that can keep up in high-speed sync and still continuously give me power for every single shot, because I'm normally around 1/1200th of a second or 1/1600th of a second because I refuse to up my f-stop. And I don't use a ND filter either. I like to use CPLs just to bring up that color a little bit more. So if you guys are like me and like to take advantage of having that low aperture plus staying at really high-speed syncs without having to use a ND filter, I would highly suggest one of these big boys right here, especially for how long it lasts. These batteries never die on me. I've never had one issue yet, and I hope I never do. All right guys, so those are all my flashes. It ranges from around $200 for the speed lights all the way up to like around $600 to $700 for the 600 Pros, okay? But Flashpoint has a lot of good deals on Adorama with combinations from stands, softboxes as well. So I highly suggest checking those out as well. So if you guys have any questions about any of the flashes or how I use them or where you guys should start off with, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll gladly answer you guys back. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.